Hello YouTube. I've been trying to get my heating system turned on all this week. Every time I come across problems, parts missing, stuff like that. I had some parts missing, so we had to jig this taco. I called my engineer Roger, and then this is a temporary solution for this system to act like as a relay. I managed to plug in my thermostat, and I'm very close to testing the system. What I want to talk to you about is filling it up. So I have a pump here. I got it through my friend Roland at Wellesley Plumbing Supply in Kingston, Ontario. Great guy. He always helps me. You know, he lent me this. I buy stuff from them, but he always have ideas. He comes up with solutions for me all the time. He's an amazing guy. So you can see at the end of the pump, there is this triangular piece that has to be submerged in there in the liquid, and you have supply going in the supply line and the return coming back. So what I'm doing is right now is I'm trying to purge the system. I really have to hold it like this to purge the system, to let the air out, all the air in the system out. I filled it up yesterday, right? It took 14 of these buckets, each of them holding 20 liters. So it looks like half of, so I have radiant floor in the floor. There's as much liquid in the floor as it is in that tank. That's 150 liters. So I used my high school calculation to figure out how much I need in the floor. I literally did it manually with my hand, and I ordered blindly, and it came out perfect. 14 buckets is what I calculated, and this is what's left. And I'm using this for purging. And I'm impressed about how I calculated that. Just high school, a lot of things you learn is in high school. But anyways, so I turned the system on, and I got an error. I called Roger to help me out. He told me it's because of this pipe here being high, and the air is not escaping, so I have to put a T on that pipe and then run a T up and try to purge the system until a liquid comes out of that T and then shut it off. So that's why he's telling me. Originally I was using this to purge. That was wrong. And then today I learned that half a bucket it took from here to there to fill it up. There was an air, apparently there was an air in here. So when it was pumping out of here, an air would have gotten in because I used this to purge. I should have used that to purge, which I did now, and you can see the liquid. So it came out of there, it's perfect. So the same thing when I'm filling up this tank with water, that's what I'm gonna do. Because air rises, right? So same with this one. Although the pumps should circulate it, there is liquid in here, but it's not completely pumped out. I have a couple of issues wiring the boiler. I wired it outside. I run some wires there to the heat pump outside. I made some mistakes on the boiler, so I'm gonna fix that right now. And then hopefully at the end of the day, I can turn it on and the system hopefully will work. And I'm gonna leave this running for an hour to purge it completely. That's all I have for today. I was able to wire. A lot of the wiring that I've done is for the heat pump. I'm using this cable because I ran out of supply demand problem. I couldn't get a wire 663 number 6. I couldn't get that, so I used whatever gauge, a grounding gauge that was available. This is for the boiler. So all my systems are here are for the machines. I only have one circuit in the house to light and use it. Oh, it's snowing today.
Hail.
Look at, huh?
That's hail.
Yeah. I don't like it. I'm supposed to have heat a long time ago. I was able to transfer my my panel from that 100 panel I was temporarily using that I'm going to use for this floor later on. I transferred it, I ran it over, and I did this all by myself. I talked to people, watched YouTube, figured it out, and did it by myself. And this is a 200 amp. And there's lots of videos on YouTube. I admire people who do this on YouTube, and YouTube is an amazing tool. But I'm able to put everything neatly. You can see here. A lot of these are just 50 amp, 40 amp, 30 amp circuit breakers for all the machines I have in the house. And afterwards, you're just gonna get to single breakers. I still have like 23 circuits I can run on this one. I don't know if the house takes 23 circuits. Okay, so I let this thing run for like an hour to purge it, although I should be lifting it up to see if air comes out. So far it looks like it's flowing fine. And you can see what it's getting dark. It's November 15 today. You can see all these buckets, 14 of them. I'm going to use it for moving. It's dark in here. I only have one light so far. I did some cleaning, built shelves, and hoping that we did a cleaning, hoping that by next weekend or this weekend we will fully move in here. So it all depends on the heating system. This system that I've been talking about, I promised my YouTube followers that I will be making a whole complete video. I've yet to make that. Once I move in, I'll make a whole complete video on how the system works. All right, so I'm still wiring. I have the sensors coming from outside. I have this controller to control it. It's not on right now. I had it turned on. All the wires that I run to it works. This works. I'm having issue with the boiler, and that's because I need to run a separate line to that pump. So which I'll do in a few minutes. And hopefully I'll try it, and when it works, it will be one of my exciting day for me. Thank you.